Sport, official sponsor of the NFL on Sky Sports.
Salute to Service is the year-round effort by the NFL and its partners to honor, empower, and connect with our nation's service members, veterans, and their families. Visit NFL.com/salute to learn more. Matthew and Kelly Stafford are hosting 20 Navy SEALs. The Navy SEAL Foundation here at the game tonight. They competed in that push-up contest with Jason Kelce in the pregame. Kelce did his best. He came in 4th out of 4. Matthew Stafford is the Rams Salute to Service nominee for his ongoing commitment to our military and the veterans. And here will be a field goal try by Carty of 53 yards to start the 4th quarter. Missed from 57 not long ago. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And it's an 8-point game. And let's look ahead to a week from tonight.
First off, don't mess with Texas. Primetime quarterback nexus. Everything's bigger, impressive. H-Town versus America's team. You bet not test us. Bullet pass or tackle blast run. Lone Star fast draw. We got one. Pick one.
That's next Monday night. 8 o'clock Eastern. We are on the air with a ball game. Obviously, Monday Night Countdown precedes that. Texans lost that heartbreaking game last night to Detroit. And now the Texans have lost back-to-back games, and the first time they've done that since the first 2 starts of C.J. Stroud's career last year.
Yeah, they've lost 3 of their last 4. They're limping in. The Cowboys have lost 4 in a row.
Last night, Jared Goff threw a career-high 5 interceptions through 3 quarters against Houston. Lions trailed by 10 points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, his touchdown in the 4th quarter. Later, Jake Bates would tie the ball game and win it with a 52-yarder as time expired to beat Houston 26-23. Bates from Tomball, Texas.
That was a heck of a game for the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff with 5 interceptions, just kept firing, kept playing, and they resemble that head coach, Dan Campbell, so much and found a way to pull it out.
Over the middle, this one is broken up and nearly picked off. Roseboom, and now flag comes in at the end of it. Roseboom got in there and got his hand in there. And then it was nearly grabbed before it hit the turf by Kobe Turner.
Yeah, those flags, you said it, Joe, they came in awfully late.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 95. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
They're going to get Bobby Brown for the headbutt, we believe.
Well, I think Eichenberg, number 74, comes in. Well, I don't know who initiated it, but
I mean, that's an easy call.
yeah, I think Eichenberg might have pushed Brown in the back or pushed him to initiate it, and Brown came in, and then you saw what transpired.
3rd personal foul on the Rams in this game. Tua keeps. Jonnu Smith. A short gain of 2. Quentin Lake, who has kind of been one of the unsung heroes for this defense, is there to make the stop. He's played safety. He's played nickel. Back at safety, he made that stop.
We'll go back and take a look at. There's Eichenberg that he pushed Brown. Wasn't a whole lot there, but Brown took exception to it, and it was a big 15-yard penalty.
First penalty in 41 career games for Bobby Brown of any kind. After getting pushed, the headbutt. 2nd and 8. Achane picking his way to the 48 of Los Angeles and a gain of 5. Spates, the rookie linebacker and a college free agent from LSU, made that tackle.
I'll tell you though, Devon Achane, he is really something. He is a home run threat anytime he has the ball in his hands, and yet you saw there kind of the power that he has. He's a pretty tough runner for a guy no bigger than he is.
5'9", 188, came into this game with a career 6.2 yards per rush. In the year and a half he's played. 3rd down and 3. Quick throw, there's Achane, 1st down. Came into this game as the Dolphins' leading receiver, and he gets 10 here.
Well, they got the look that the Dolphins have been getting really throughout this year. They got safeties deep, and then everybody's covered up at the line of scrimmage. And Achane, who's over here, is going to come into the screen, and he just wins. He's got a little space. He's the guy who has to win taking the middle of the field, and you see the route. You know, this is a guy who really wanted to improve and be a bigger part as a receiver. He came into this game being the leading receiver, and he does some really good things and gives Tua a great place to go with the football.
This one is nearly picked. Washington the target, and diving in front is Roseboom, who has come awfully close a couple of times, has 1 interception in this game. And he's been flying all around.
He has. It's a pretty good design. When you watch the Dolphins play, they do a fair amount of this as they release a guy out. They're going to put him on a rail up that sideline, see if they can't get the ball to him quickly and let him run. But Roseboom lays out. Does a nice job defending the play.
Play clock is at 5 here for the Dolphins. They're late to the line. And a timeout taken by Mike McDaniel on the sideline.
They had to burn one already early in this half, and now they're down to 1.
12:34 to go. 2nd down and 10 when we come back in this 8-point game on a Monday night. Roseboom, 3 passes defensed already tonight. Almost got one there.
Sport, official sponsor of the NFL on Sky Sports.
In big games, anything can happen. So preparation is key. Anticipate the flashpoints. Analyze every detail, even the height of the centre backs. Only then can you predict more than 8 corners.
Nice one, Gary. You can get the bill then.
New Impact Sub prepares you for those unexpected player subs by keeping your bet builder running for longer. That's proper value from William Hill.
When it comes to sports betting, it's important to cool off and play safe. Set deposit limits to control your spending. Set timeouts when you need a break. And set reality checks to know how long you've been playing. Showtime ain't always go time. Stay safe, players, at BetMGM.
Vitality gets your health moving forward. How? They give you things like half-price gym membership. Yeah, give me 5 more, Gary. And a Headspace subscription. Then they reward you with treats! Like up to 20% off hotels on Expedia. And free cinema tickets. Treats. I think they're the way forward, don't you? Vitality, health and life insurance.
This is big, it feels big, it sounds big. This is astonishing. He is the Grand Slam champion.
888 Sport, official sponsor of the NFL on Sky Sports.
Here is our SEC on ABC College Football Saturday triple header number 5, Texas and Arkansas at noon. At 3:30, 15 LSU against Florida. And at night, number 7 Tennessee, number 3 Georgia at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And the pride, the Georgia Bulldogs, Matthew Stafford will be watching.
I know you got to go home this past Saturday and watch your Hoosiers play.
That was a thrill. Here is Tagovailoa going down. Kobe Turner, what a night he's had.
Oh, man, that's a costly sack by Tua. They're in field goal range, and you're wondering if the Rams were going to come after with pressure, see if they couldn't knock him out. And instead, Tua, you know, protection overall, not bad. He's right there. He's got time and just cannot take that sack.
A loss of 9 on the play.
Yeah, it's a couple now that he's had, but the Rams doing a good job. But even with that, just knowing the situation, a field goal is big to extend the lead back to a 2-possession game. But Rams cover him up. That sack goes on it goes as a sack, but that was really on coverage more than the pressure up front.
After the timeout, more pressure. Tua out to his right. Flag on the play. Mostert, a catch and run for a first down. Flag is in the secondary.
Yeah, it's where you would expect it to be defensive holding.
And that's the early call. That's the indication. So this play of 25 yards will stand. Mostert getting involved.
Prior to the pass, holding by the defense, number 39. That penalty is declined. The result of the play, first down.
Well, Tua took the sack. He took the sack on second down, and this time there was pressure immediately. And you see, and he's able to make a miss. Just a really good job by Tua. First coming off that edge, but to be able to get the ball out and get all of those yards back, and now a new set of downs.
25 yards on 3rd and 19. Achane. Not much. Got a yard. 5'9", 188. Troy talked about the fact that he's not that big, but he can deliver a blow from the running back position. 3rd round pick, 84th overall from A&M. And had a brilliant rookie year that was cut short with a knee injury, but big stats when he's been able to go.
Yeah, and you see he's wearing that Guardian cap. There's probably people at home wondering, what that is. It helps minimize the impact of helmet to helmet.
Here's a little flip to Waddle, and with all that misdirection and sleight of hand, Waddle, who really hasn't been involved since that opening possession, is brought down with a loss of 1 by Jonah Williams. And that's 8 tackles for a loss by this Rams defense.
Yeah, just trying to manufacture something. As you see the sleight of hand there by Tua, something he's really good at, but just unable to get Waddle going. It's pretty good. It's just a part of what they do offensively in there.
Play clock down to 1. Tua on 3rd down. That's Waddle. And he is popped. Short gain on 3rd down. That'll bring up 4th. And the field goal unit will trot on for the Dolphins after Williams and Cam Curl combined on the stop.
Well, you see the attention that he attracts. He's going to get a safety. He's covered up here, and they're just eyes on Waddle. You see the safety dive through, and everybody's looking back in, and they rally to the football to make the stop.
Makes it a 37-yard try by Sanders, who hit from 50 earlier. Back to an 11-point game with 9:07 to go. Dolphins have lost 3 in a row. Look good here tonight. Beautiful shot. South Bay in LA. 20-9. Miami up on top.
So fresh. 888 Sport, official sponsor of the NFL on Sky Sports.
This is big. It feels big. It sounds big. This is astonishing. He is the Grand Slam champion.
Merry Christmas. Let's all go to the movies.
There'll be mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when
Bingo!
side as two big rivals are coming in. Up the drama.
Here we go. Here we go.
Up the pride of the city.
That is what it
Up
means.
the drive to win.
What a game we have on our hands.
Who will step up to the occasion with two unmissable WSL games live on Sky Sports?
Sport, official sponsor of the NFL on Sky Sports.
Arizona beat the Jets yesterday 31-6. They're 6-4, leading the West. 49ers won at Tampa Bay 23-20. They're 5-4. Rams trying to keep pace. Seahawks with their bye, and in the AFC East, it's Buffalo running away with the division, but a win here tonight snaps that losing streak for Miami and would put them in second place in the division, albeit a long way away from the Bills, who have a fun one next week. They host the Chiefs on Sunday.
That is a fun one.
9-0 Chiefs, who secured their win with a blocked field goal try to beat the Broncos yesterday in KC.
That's a big game for Buffalo for a lot of reasons. But really just the battles that they've had in the postseason.
Yeah,
it'll be a good one.
You're always looking for home field, and obviously that would go a long way toward that.
And proving that you can handle the Chiefs.
Chance to win the NFC West. Arizona with ESPN Analytics as we play here at the end of Week 10. Out in front, but the 49ers do not forget about the fact that they know how to get into the postseason. They know how to win divisions, and they just got Christian McCaffrey back.
That sure helped. He had a big, impactful game yesterday. All-purpose or scrimmage yards.
107. Here's Stafford. There's Kupp. And a first down. The Rams this half have had the ball twice. They've had two long possessions, covering over 10 minutes off the clock, a 9-play drive, an 11-play drive, but they've only gotten 3 points.
Well, you see the top of that route by Cooper Kupp and how he's able to get Cam Smith turned around one-on-one. I'd keep going after Cam Smith. I mentioned he's just an inexperienced guy.
Another catch for Davis Allen. Far more involved tonight. Nothing for Colby Parkinson as they wait for the return of Tyler Higbee. And now Kader Kohou is down.
Oh boy.
And injured for Miami. They just got him back, and he's grabbing his left leg. He's missed the last 2 games, and they missed him when he was out. They'll check on him. We'll take a break before a second down for the Rams when we come back.
888 Sport, official sponsor of the NFL on Sky Sports.
I am Usain Bolt, and I like to do things fast. And now fast just got better. Fast just got better. New Persil Wonder Wash. Blast away invisible dirt and sweat. Our first ever detergent designed for shorter cycle. Better on odor, better on fragrance. New Persil Wonder Wash. Fast just got better.
Chase is the digital bank that helps you unlock your money's potential.
What do you mean?
Let me show you. Look at your phone.
We're still in the kitchen.
But it's the future, where you use Chase's budgeting tools to help buy a...
New coffee machine.
And that's not all.
We finally made it to...
Costa Rica. After creating multiple saver accounts, you could track and reach your goals.
What else?
When you invested through the Chase app, you had expert guidance, letting you plan for your future and his.
And he is?
I've got into uni, Mum.
See what your money can do when you spend, save, and invest through the Chase app.
This is big, it feels big, it sounds big. This is astonishing. He is the Grand Slam champion.
888 Sport, official sponsor of the NFL on Sky Sports.
Kader Kohou, right there, number 4 for the Dolphins. He and Kyren Williams banged knees. Kohou went down. He was able to get up and get off the field under his own power, but they're looking at him in the medical tent. Siran Neal comes into the game as the secondary for the Dolphins is getting thin. Already lost Kendall Fuller for the rest of the game. No handoff. Stafford fires for Nacua. Down to the 25. And they went right after Siran Neal.
Well, they did, but they motioned Cooper Kupp, and Siran Neal goes in motion with him. You see him going across, but then he stops, and he picks up Nacua. And then, but Stafford knew exactly where he was, and you're right. He saw that matchup, and the guy who just came in the game was then matched up on Puka Nacua, and he took advantage of it.
Kohou just came back in the game. Passes low, but caught by Kupp. Rolling catch at the 10. So Kader Kohou is back for Miami, but now a 15-yard completion sets up 1st and goal.
Well, coming into this game, and if he hits Cooper in stride, he has a chance to maybe score. But they're so thin once you get behind Ramsey and Kendall Fuller.
End zone incomplete.
You know, I mentioned earlier, Joe, that I thought this would be the biggest challenge for Miami in their pass coverage. Their coverage, their pass defense has been good. Came into the game 4th in the NFL, holding teams to just 180 yards passing. They hadn't faced a lot of top offenses. They'd faced Buffalo, like I said, a couple times. But Kendall Fuller, good player. Jalen Ramsey, obviously having an all-pro season. But once you get beyond those two, they are really thin. And now those guys, those inexperienced players, are going to have to kind of pick up the slack.
That's Johnson. Tyler Johnson to the 4. And the Rams, who are 0 for 1 and trying to score a touchdown inside the red zone, have to make something happen here on 3rd down and goal. Point game, under 7 to go. Good protection. Incomplete. Kyren Williams had turned around and was open underneath. That throw to the back of the end zone, and the field goal unit will come on.
That's one that Matthew Stafford, if he doesn't already know, he'll know as soon as he goes over to the bench and looks at the tablet, because he's got Kyren Williams coming out of the backfield, and if he just puts it on him right now, he scores.
Missed opportunity, and a 20 field goal try will be the result.
Yeah, I thought that's exactly where he was going with the football once he started working that way, because Williams working right into his vision, but just never had his eyes on him.
Chip shot. Back to an 8-point game. And now the Rams 0 for 2 inside the red zone, trying to score a touchdown. They've also missed a field goal. Frustrating night for the Rams offense. Good night, especially on 3rd down tonight for the Dolphins.
Hear the roar of the water. Sauvage eau forte. The new parfum. Dior.
You know my daughter, don't you? She's here because,
Mum's away with her yoga teacher boyfriend. She thought I should visit my other dad.
Other dad?
You know what I mean.
What's that?
Looks like a
Nationwide card.
Yeah, I thought you'd do that, Dad.
Why them and not me?
Profit sharing.
Just feels good to bank somewhere that's owned by its members, rather than someone like you.
Who told you that?
Friends. And Mum's boyfriend.
The yoga teacher. Missed me.
Because we're owned by our members, we put members first. Nationwide, a good way to bank.
Now some breaking news and a surprise contender in the marathon.
Yes, Rachel. One of the front runners has caught the leading pack. He's carrying a fridge.
Let's go to the football, Clive.
He's volleyed it in from the spider cat.
What on earth is going on today? Look at the side.
Ty Holt has hit the wrong turn.
Now look at this from the tennis.
She's just returned the ball from row 6. Which man's going to win?
He is.
Whatever the money, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Enjoy more of the latest blockbusters and light up your winter with Sky Cinema.
The Death Chill. The power to kill by fear itself.
Does anyone have a light?
Everyone, light it up.
Astounding. I'm heading to the front.
I need a light over here.
I want to do my part.
There is a natural mystic blowing through the air. Blast away the chill with our sizzling blockbusters. Available now on Sky Cinema.
I'm Madeline Matlock.
I'm a lawyer just like the TV show.
She's a freaking genius.
Now, that's something I can work with.
We're able to create, and you come to expect that. Hard to believe. Now, I know Tua missed those 4 games, but hard to believe coming in last in the NFL in pass plays of 20-plus yards. The first drive, they had that one to Jalen Waddle, and looked like that tonight might be that night where they kind of opened it up. Jonnu Smith had a catch and run, but it's been pretty tough sledding overall. Once again for Miami offensively.
Well, obviously, when you've got a first-round pick at quarterback, you're going to be better when he's healthy compared to the others. But since Mike McDaniel took over in 2022, the Dolphins are 20-15 with him, 26 points per game, and with everybody else, the numbers just don't stack up.
Yeah, and I also think Chris Shula deserves a lot of credit for the job that he's done with this defense, this young defense, as we've talked about, and the way that they've been able to kind of control Miami.
Handoff on first down to Jalen Wright. Shows some of his speed and gets 5. His speed, he just fits in. It's almost like you can't get in the building with the Dolphins unless you run a 4.3 40 or better.
I wouldn't be allowed then.
Thanks, Troy.
I'll be out in the parking lot. They may not even let me in the parking lot. I mean, I think you got, in order to get in the parking lot, I think you got to run like a 4.7.
Yeah.
So I got no chance.
Yeah.
I guess. Oh, they definitely have some speed.
Tua said on the call, speed is everywhere except with the quarterback. So maybe they would have let you in. Second down and 5. Wright bottled up. First guy there was Spates, the rookie, and a loss of 1. And with under 6 to go, there's a big third down in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, huge third down, because with the Rams kicking the field goal and cutting it down to a 1-possession game, you know, if you're the Dolphins, if you can take time off the clock, get the ball down the field, and match that and extend it, that's really what you're looking to do. And big third down right now for both sides.
Rams trying to force their second 3 and out of the night. Tua in trouble. He's got Beckham. And Odell Beckham in year number 10 gets 11 and a big first down for Miami.
Yeah, and that's just Odell Beckham knowing what he had to do to uncover for his quarterback. He starts up the field, but he knew there was nobody then right behind him, so he just turns back around. Now Tua, we've seen now, hey, he might not be the fast guy that we talked about as a quarterback, but he's been able to do enough getting outside the pocket and finds Odell Beckham, who's played a lot tonight. The Dolphins have used predominantly, they are a 2-back offense and multiple tight ends. Tonight they've used a lot of 3 wide receivers.
Here's a good throw to Washington. Tagovailoa just dropped it in, and a 17-yard completion to the rookie from Virginia.
Well, it's a good job of reading the coverage and knowing exactly where the opening was, and he lays it in there, and for Washington to be able to go down and make a play on the ball. Those are two good plays. One by Tua, and then that one Washington making a big catch.
They're already on the outer edge of field goal range for Sanders with 3.5 to go in the game. They try to make it a two-possession game. Handoff to Achane. Spates made the tackle, but not before Devon could get 5. 3 timeouts for the Rams. They need to make a stop. 3rd down tells the story of this game. 50% are the Dolphins. 1 for 10 are the Rams on the night.
You know, a field goal right here is big, as I pointed out. And the Rams, they've got to do something. They've got to do something to create a negative play.
Achane, well, 3rd down coming up. Bobby Brown made that tackle. And the Dolphins will watch the Rams use their first timeout of this second half. Miami in this half 4 for 5 on 3rd downs, and it's going to be 3rd down here with 2:49 to go. We'll welcome you back inside the broadcast. Buck, Troy Aikman, Lisa Salters down on the field. Russell Yerk down to our right. When you talk to the Dolphins, I mean, you clued into it that they still felt up about their team. They're 2-6. But they were optimistic with the way they'd played the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think getting Tua back is really, helped them, of course. They played their best football last week, came up short. Ultimately, that's all that matters. But, for a team that's 2-6, they were coming into this road game feeling pretty optimistic.
Here's Tyreek Hill looking for blocks. Good play from the secondary as Cam Curl came up to make the stop. And a stop on 3rd down will bring on the field goal unit for the Dolphins with 2:43 to go. Timeout Rams, and a strong tackle by Cam Curl.
Yeah, Cam Curl comes up here on 3rd down and does do a good job. This is a big field goal attempt, clearly. But just a couple big plays. You got 3rd down, and Odell Beckham is able to uncover and find a weakness within that zone, and Tua gets him the ball. They get a new set of downs, and here they are within a chance to once again extend their lead.
From 50. Hit from 50 in the first half, did Sanders. He's got it. Back to an 11-point game here in Inglewood. And Jason Sanders 3 for 3 on the night.
Well, it's a great job. As I said, when you come out offensively and you've got a 1-possession lead with an opportunity, time on the clock to extend it, can you get yourself in a position? And the Hall of Famer Dan Marino and Nat Moore, they like what they're seeing.
So does he. Tua. And this offense has been able to do just enough. And the defense for the Dolphins has been outstanding. In the red zone, they've held the Rams out of the end zone, and on 3rd downs 1 for 10. So it's an 11-point game with 2:38 to go and 1 timeout for Matthew Stafford as they try to extend this 3-game winning streak. Doesn't look good. Sean McVay talked about the Rams shooting themselves in the foot tonight. It happened in the first half. It happened in the second half. Here's one of the first miscues on a tipped ball. The interception by Walker. The fumble by Kyron Williams, the high snap that really put an end to that drive. False start on a field goal that was good. Moved him back 5 yards. The next try was no good. Kyron Williams was open on a third down try, and Stafford didn't see him. Pressure. Williams on Ramsey. And Kyron Williams on first down stays inbounds. He's limping, and he picked up 7. Might have lost his shoe. He's okay. Second and 3. Blitz off the edge. Pass is caught by the tight end. And out of bounds with first down yardage is Davis Allen, but they're going to mark him, it looks like, inches short. That stops the clock with 2:12.
Take a look at it. Yeah, they definitely, it's third and inches.
And with that, they have to run it to get the first down, or elect to. Flag is down. We're headed toward the 2-minute warning, which is why you might do that.
Holding by the offense number 73. 10-yard penalty. Repeat third down.
They get Avila, who is just back off IR, their young, talented guard, second-round pick from TCU. Injured his knee week 1. And there's the hold as he grabbed Sealer.
Yeah, he grabbed Sealer. You see how, I mean, that's a load inside, but backs him up. Now they've had the first down.
Blitz. Davis Allen gets the first down and takes us to the 2-minute warning. But the Rams are still on their side of the 50. They trail by 11. Trying to keep pace in the NFC West. What a night for this Miami defense so far. The offense has been good enough. Up 11.
Sport, official sponsor of the NFL on Sky Sports.
In big games, anything can happen. So preparation is key. Anticipate the flashpoints. Analyze every detail, even the height of the centre backs. Only then can you predict more than 8 corners.
Nice one, Gary. You can get the bill then.
New Impact Sub prepares you for those unexpected player subs by keeping your bet builder running for longer. That's proper value from William Hill.
OFX.
Seriously secure FX for business. Use our simple online platform and get 24/7 access to currency experts. Try OFX today.
Yo, listen up. We're BetMGM Casino, and when it comes to Vegas, no one's as Vegas as us. We got over 3,000 games like Big Bass Splash and our exclusive BetMGM Joker Cash Spree. Play live from the MGM Grand and Bellagio. It's Vegas, baby, right here in your pocket. BetMGM, it's showtime.
This is big, it feels big, it sounds big. This is astonishing. He is the Grand Slam champion.
888 Sport, official sponsor of the NFL on Sky Sports.
They do in this game, the Dolphins do in the season. Trying to get their 3rd win of the year to get to 3-6. They have a home date with the Raiders coming up, then the Patriots, at the Packers, then the Jets, then at Houston. Not a terrible schedule upcoming, but a long way to go. One timeout for the Rams. This one is batted down. Sealer. Kyren Williams was the target, and Zach Sealer got up and knocked it down.
Yeah, he's just absolutely relentless. They run a game up front defensively. He loops around. He's right there in the lane. Goes up and makes a play.
Second and 10. Quick throw to Kua. Heads upfield. And brought down right at the marker. First down Rams. 50th start with the Rams for Stafford. He's had one game without an offensive TD. They're in danger of that. Robinson. Perfect throw, and DeMarcus Robinson is out of bounds with a first down. And that's the longest play of the night.
Yeah, just not played well out here by Cam Smith. He's got a slough underneath that throw. They're in too deep, and you just can't give up the big play. That's the hole in that coverage. He has to know that and make Stafford come underneath.
Catch was good. Stafford was bothered as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete. We'll give you another look at the end of that catch by DeMarcus Robinson, who's really been outstanding for the Rams, and he finally gets involved.
He has been really good, and I know in talking with Matthew Stafford, he thinks a lot of him. Just has tremendous confidence in him and his ability to separate at the top of routes. That one, good throw and catch, but Cam Smith, the young player, just didn't handle it very well.
Nice catch here by Tyler Johnson. He got 9+. That brings up third down and less than one. It is a first down carry, but the clock continues to run. Kyren Williams picks it up.
Well, they pick up the first down, clock running, and they've still got a timeout, but
they still need 2 scores.
Yeah, and they're going to need an onside kick.
Backpedaling end zone shot. Robinson incomplete. Kohu was there, and Robinson thought he was held, and Cater says no. Thumbs down.
Plays that pretty well. It's a good no call.
You need 2 scores. You're down here with the ball just outside the 12. McVay's looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Blitz from Poyer. End zone incomplete for Nacua. It's third down and 10, and the field goal unit will come on for the Rams as they need points, then the onside kick, and then a touchdown.
You're going to see Adwell come across, which kind of takes away. It's Nacua on the outside, but by Atwell coming on that shallow crosser, it brings a defender right there in the way. They got a perfect look for what they wanted on that deep or that skinny post. But by the design of the play, it was not a clean look. It wasn't as clean as it should have been.
On third down, they kick the field goal. And obviously you need 2 scores. But they kick the field goal on third down to get to within 8. They've got the timeout, and they're trying to leave as much time on the clock. That's McVay's thinking, that if they can recover the onside kick, they've got the timeout, they get a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and then
no, it's an interesting decision though to do it there on third down. You know, you're down in there, you got some plays like they just had. You know, can you get one more shot in the end zone and not take too much time off the clock, and then hopefully get an onside kick, and you still then have a timeout to where you can work the middle of the field and try to put yourself in field goal range. But he elects to kick it then on third down, and now any chance of a comeback depends on this.
First career onside kick attempt in the NFL for the rookie Cardi. And it's smothered by the Dolphins. Duke Riley is there for Miami. And this is going to be some win for the Dolphins as they are knocking on the door, snapping this 3-game losing streak.
Yeah, there's no doubt. For Miami to travel cross country and have come off a couple tough losses, to come in here against a team that was really red hot and feeling very confident, playing good football, to win this game is big. This is a tough loss for the Rams. I mean, this is one that they may look back on and say that was the game that cost us.
Well, they'll go back under 500, the Rams. They could not get into the end zone tonight. Great work by Mike McDaniel, his defense coordinator Anthony Weaver, and the Dolphins, who scored on all their second half possessions except for that kneel down at the end. And their defense, no touchdowns, 4 sacks, and held the Rams to 3 for 12 on 3rd down. That is a full team win here tonight for Miami. And a 23-15 final. Monday Night Postgame presented by Nationwide is coming up after our game here on ESPN. Next week, we are in Arlington, Texas for the Texans and Cowboys. This has been a presentation of the NFL on ESPN. Time now. Set it down to Scott Van Pelt. Scott.